Hello, this is a message for financial planners, financial advisors, those people who are in the investment space and those that would want to be working with young families that are growing and going through transformation in their lives and looking to perhaps get some kind of coverage on young children or preparing for a college education. I'm going to be talking to you about Skip the Big Box and what an opportunity it is for you in your particular field of expertise because of the offerings that we have created specifically for you to get incredibly wonderful, warmed up leads that are going to help you nail some business in a way that you've never been able to do it in the past. I'm sharing my screen here so you can see something that is pretty cool. How would you like to be able to get this into the hands of people who are just having a baby right now or who are going to be having a baby shortly in the next few months? This is a download that would come to them because they signed up for a registry because they're having a young child. And what's going to happen is this is a little educational thing for them. And by the way, this is not the only one we have available. We have several pieces like this. I'm going to show you a couple. And it is going to kind of set them up for the idea that, yeah, we should plan for our child's future. And what's really cool about this is through Skip the Big Box in their founding ambassador package, you could have your branding at the end of this, your contact information, and even better, when this is done in your own community, you could also have an offer here that says, hey, I have a 90-minute session. It's worth $500. I'm going to give it to you for free if you want to come down to my office to, talk about these things about preparing for your child's future. And by the way, if you come by to see me, I've got a teddy bear waiting for you or something like that. And you can see how that would be incredibly attractive to someone who, was just going to be in that position of having a new baby in the house and be thinking about the future. Anytime even up to a year afterwards, this would be probably a pretty good warmed up lead for you. As I mentioned, we have other pieces of marketing material that could also be used. This one here is an example from the US, but again, the wording can be modified. But in this one, it talks about setting up a 529 college savings account. And again, your branding can be added to it. Or if you're in another country, we could take that out quite easily and refer to the program that is available in your country so that people who are getting it locally to you will be getting that right information that you want them to be getting. Now, let me explain a little bit about Skip the Big Box and why you as a financial planner should get excited about this and get involved in it immediately. Okay, so Skip the Big Box is a directory that local people can actually come to find businesses that they want to support in their local community. Now, I also run another business. It's called CIBN Connect. It's a worldwide organization that works with business owners of all kinds, and we've been in operation for more than 14 years. So I have a lot of experience with the plight of those who are in the financial services industry. I realize that general advertising and marketing is not available to you in the way that it is for many businesses because of things like securities, commissions, and different groups that really regulate what you can say and what you can do online and through advertising. So Skip the Big Box is kind of off the charts for that. It's not the kind of place where you have to worry about that, because I'm going to explain just how this works. When someone comes in to Skip the Big Box, there's a few different ways that they can participate. And there are both consumers and business owners coming in to Skip the Big Box. So right now I'm on the Join Now page. And on the Join page, you can see here that you can register a business if you have one. If you are someone who, maybe you don't have a business, or maybe you do and you need a service, maybe you need a plumber or you need a financial provider, you click this button here. And what it's going to do is going to bring up a form, and the person who is visiting a site can fill in the form and get a quote. And this lead can go to whatever category they're looking for, and it generally will be sent to the person who's closest to them. Also, the people who have paid a higher package rate are going to get leads faster and for less money. in the system. In fact, some of them are even going to be for free. So I'm going to just explain a little bit more about why people would sign up for this, because this is just one way that a consumer might come to the site and ask for a service. And, you know, if you don't have a lot of activity going on in your particular city, you'd only get a few of these. So we have developed a way for you to get a lot more. And this is particularly good for those that are in the space of financial services. So let me just explain a little bit deeper about the levels of membership. And then I'm going to tell you a little bit more about another source where these leads and activity are coming from, and why they're going to come in by the dozens and hundreds and eventually by the thousands. Okay, so I'm going to show you how this works. A business owner can join as a free member, and this site does give them some benefits. Even as a free member, they're going to rank higher on Google, because directories tend to rank higher, just like your LinkedIn profile ranks higher than a basic website does. So your name and your business listing on this site will often rank higher than the website that you paid for, because directories just tend to rank higher. There's a lot of activity going on, and Google likes things that are moving. So just like your LinkedIn profile, there's all kinds of people going on there and updating their profile and commenting on things. And that's why social media sites rank 9 out of 10 with Google. While the average business owner struggles and fights to get their business website up to a 4. And all of us start at a 0, and most of us never get past a 1, no matter how much work, effort, and money we spend. Now, a directory will rank between the 4 and the 9, because like LinkedIn and like other services like Facebook and other social media sites, there's a lot of activity on a directory. You're putting in your profile, so are other people. They're updating their profiles, they're adding videos, they're doing all the things that are very similar to social media sites. And that's why the ranking works. If you're a free member and a lead comes up in your community, it's kind of like on a round robin kind of thing, and you could have the opportunity to get the lead, but the lead is going to have a cost to it, $25. So that's one of the ways you can get a lead. Now, if you're a skipper level, you can see you pay a little bit for that each month, but you can be seen in communities. You rank higher than the local member does that is just, you know, on the free program. And you get to do a few more things on the site, like share videos and audio articles and promote events. And you're going to see here that you could offer a digital offer similar to the one that you just saw for the baby offer. You could do something like that for a birthday download at the skipper level, but only the birthday is allowed at the skipper level. Okay, so if you wanted to make up some kind of a special offer that's digital only, and it's going to be programmed in at that digital level for the skipper, you could do that for $27 a month. Now, there's another level. The third level is the Admiral level. Of course, it's more. It's $97 a month. And you can see, again, it ranks even higher than the skipper or the free member. And there's some additional things that happen, like throughout the year, they get a spotlight feature, they get top placement in the search, they get to put event listings and classified ads and coupons and specials. They can actually post job listings. And if you're trying to grow, you know, an organization of other people who are part of your agency, this could be a good level for you, because you could actually post those as job listings. Realtors also like this. They put property listings in here. But at the Admiral level, they can do a digital offer for birthdays or for babies or for moving gifts. And you can see that the cost of the lead goes down considerably as you get into the higher levels. So as leads come up, they're preferred, they get them faster, they go to them first kind of thing, and they only pay $5 for them. But there is another level that we're not seeing here on this page. I'm just going to take you to it. And this only comes up actually a couple times a year. It is in operation right now until November 1. We have this available for $9.97 one time. It's basically that Admiral level. So you pay once, $9.97, and you never pay again. And if you hit the button, I think it even lets you make it in 3 payments if $9.97 is too much for you, so that it breaks it up for you. I think you pay a little bit more, like 15% more if you take the payments. But I know not everybody has $1,000 sitting around. So, we want to make it doable for you. But I want you to realize what happens as a founding ambassador. You see, when you purchase the $27 a month or the $97 a month, I have a lot of expertise in running membership and subscription-based businesses. My other business is one of these, and I've been running it for 14 years. So I know from experience that if you purchase the $27 or $97 per month level, it's great. We'd love to have you, but you could leave anytime you want. It's a subscription. You can just come and go, right? And if we're going to go through the work of setting something up that's back in the back end here as a lead generator, we want to actually set it up and then never have to look at it again. You understand our perspective, right? Okay. So, and founding ambassador pays this one-time fee and never pays again, and you're with us forever. Okay. You're grandfathered into future specials and things that go with the founding ambassador package. You basically have that admiral level, but you paid once and you never pay again. And if you get it right now before November 1st, 2022, you get it for this price. Clearly, it's too low. Okay, that price is $9.97 when the admiral's paying $97 a month. 1 year is worth more than that. So next year, when we offer this again, which is going to be probably 12 or 14 months after this opportunity in November, that price is going to be likely doubled. So you have this rare opportunity to get involved right now for this low cost, and we're going to do something really, really super for you. And the reason is because we're clearly funding this. We're getting it off the ground. We need people to help us fund it, people who believe in the idea, but also we need feedback, testimonies. We need good stories from those of you who have done it. So part of the offer here is, you need to realize it's not all perfect and ready to go, but it is working and it's going to work for you. And I'm just going to show you exactly how this works with this other idea. Okay. So every city has its own city page. Cities that are featured have their own city page, and they have a city manager that helps put the page out into their community. And you can see we're showing a city in Canada right now. We have cities across Canada and the United States that have already joined us and come on board. And we are in the process of selling 25 more cities through this process between now and November 1st. Okay. So a city that is featured that has a city manager has more benefits than all the others because it has somebody that's promoting it. The city manager tends to invite people. We show them how they invite people to join the group and participate at Skip the BigBox, and not just business owners, but consumers. And one of the ways that they get consumers to join is we have these goodies, we have these gifts. And when people can sign up for free gifts, you know how popular that is. People grab that idea. So what we have is the opportunity for them to sign up for a birthday gift, a baby gift, or a moving gift. And anyone can do this from anywhere, even a city that isn't featured. But a featured city has even more benefits because the size of the city and the activity and stuff that's going on is faster, grows much faster than those that are not featured and don't have city managers. Okay, so especially if you are from a city that has a city manager, or if a city manager is showing this video to you, that is a great sign, because that is a city that has somebody promoting, saying, hey, why don't you, I see, they go to baby shows and they see that there are people there that are having babies and they get them to join en masse. Well, as they join, because they want to get the free gifts, the first gifts that they get in every city, whether they're featured or not, is going to be downloadable gifts. And the downloadable gifts are things like what I just showed you. We have some other cool stuff for them. In fact, you know what? Let me just click the page and take you to it and show you some of the things. When people register for the baby gifts, this is a high quality lead, because like baby registries work, we're asking them for a lot of information, and people tend to sign up and give it to us because they want free stuff, right? And when we're saying, look, some of these things could be delivered to you, some are through pickup, so we need all of your contact information, people actually give it to us, which is pretty cool. What will they receive digitally right off the bat is they get something that we've made that's very special, the ultimate checklist for baby. So all the things you would need as you're preparing to have a new baby in the house, we have a list, and they can download that and check things off. We have affirmations for new parents. And then, those documents that I just showed you, planning for college ideas, starting today, securing the future. That is, again, one of those original downloads that they can have. And then your branding could be on this with your special offer. Because I would suggest you do this in a two-part way. Like, here's the download, get that for free. But I have this special offer, and your special offer should include a 90-minute planning session with you and some gift, something tangible, real, and hopefully not from a big box store. Could you do us a solid and not do that? Because this is Skip the Big Box, right? That's what the business is. So it would be great if you gave them, $15 gift certificate for ice cream, right? At a local ice cream shop that's not one of the big chains. Those guys are going to love you in the shop. You might get their business too, just because you're promoting them through a gift certificate. Maybe you give an actual teddy bear. Maybe you have someone in the community from the farmers market make something special, like a teddy bear or something for small children, something that people who have children or new babies would go, yeah, I want that. So that they're willing to book the time and sit with you for the 90-minute session. And what kind of business that's going to get for you. I mean, they're already feeling warm and fuzzy about you because you gave them information through a download, you've given them a gift, you've got them in front of you for 90 minutes. And if they're a couple, you get to insist that both of them come. This is a very high quality lead. How many of those would you like? You get to tell us. When you're a founding ambassador, what you get to do is say, look, I think I can handle whatever the number is. I can handle 20 a month. I can handle 50 a month. I can handle 100 a month. Now, don't be greedy and silly. Don't take a bunch that you can't handle. If there's 1,000 a month coming in, you clearly can't handle 1,000 a month. So just be honest and say, look, this is how many I can handle. And if you're taking vacations in a month, let your city manager know, because they might say, okay, well, we can let somebody else have these 50 leads over here if you are away at that time. But basically, you can fill your boots. And you pay once and you never pay again. So is that a good deal? I think that's a pretty super deal. What do we want from you for that? Well, we want your testimony. We want you to be able to come back later and say, yeah, this worked really, really well. So as we build out other cities and we have the opportunity available for other financial planners in those cities, your testimony is going to go a long way to helping us, ensure that this is a good thing for everybody who's doing it, right? Now, if that is gone in your city, or we're just getting started, we're only taking one financial planner for each city in the beginning until the leads get really rocking and rolling, and then we may take a second one, when it becomes too much for one to handle. There are some opportunities, though, for the birthday gifts and moving into the city. Those also can work. But you have to think about, again, what is your plan? What is your offer? And how can I get those leads wanting to come to me directly for this appointment? So for example, for a birthday gift, you might say, hey, it's your birthday. How long has it been since you've had, someone look at your financial planning? You could have a birthday download for that kind of thing to let's get your life back on track, or that kind of a download. Again, have your branding and have an offer. And this time the offer might be something that adults want, because it's adults that sign up for these birthday gifts. So this time maybe it is come down and see me for a 90-minute session. It's worth $500, but I'm going to give it to you for free for your birthday if you book it within the week of your birthday. And when you come down to see me at the office, I have a $20 gift certificate for gelato that's just down the street, or special coffee shop. Again, remember, try to stay away from the big brands, because this is Skip the Big Box. Try to support your local coffee shop that is this little guy, okay? Try to support your smaller ice cream shop, or whatever it is that you think that people would want for their birthday, and that you'd be willing to give if they came and gave you a 90-minute session with them, so that you could share financial planning and hopefully bring them and possibly their entire family on board. What could you do for moving gifts? Well, people move into a new community, or they move within the city, or maybe they move to a new city. Again, this is a transaction time for people. And it's very, very exciting as they're going and doing this. And usually they're really busy around the time of the move. But afterwards, that is also, you know, a time of life where people are reconsidering what is going on, because maybe they upgraded their house to a larger home because they have more kids, or maybe they downgraded, maybe they went into a smaller home because they're now empty nesters and the kids moved away. It signifies a change in life at a moving time. So again, you know, you could give them tips for something around the moving process or getting things organized after the move, how to set your office up or something like that. We have, by the way, all kinds of downloadable pieces that you can put your branding on. And you can have a session with your city manager or someone at Skip the BigBox to develop exactly the right gift for you. And it can be, again, a downloadable one and something that they come to you for the 90-minute session, or maybe in this case, you go to them because it's their new house. Maybe you're going to, maybe your thing is, I'll come to you for a 90-minute session to sort out or create the financial plan or do the vision building for the future. And when I come, I'm going to bring you a housewarming gift. And again, you're going to pick a gift, hopefully, from a small business in the city or your area, not a you know, big box store. And you probably want to pick a gift or bring a gift card so that you want a gift that everybody would want. Or you bring a gift card to a place where somebody could find something for themselves. And there are many small shops and beautiful places in many of our communities that would love to have a gift certificate for people to come there and pick something out. It would be great for them. And again, it's another way of making, you know, if you start handing those things out in your community for a particular store, and it's a small business, how long is it going to take before the small business owner starts to ask questions about why you're doing this and is willing to sit down with you for their own financial planning and maybe putting stuff aside from their business or looking after their employees' benefit plan? You know, this is a door opener for you. Okay. So anyways, there is this opportunity for you to do this in your city. And what you need to do is get back with the person that you were talking to, and you need to ask them for more information and start working on a plan. You probably need to click that button and buy the Founding Ambassadors special immediately before someone else does, because you can pick the premium spots based off of who comes first. Okay, you have your choice if you're the first one in the city. If you're the second one, you still have some good choices. If you're the sixth one, the choices are starting to dwindle. Okay, so you want to move on this quickly, like today, quickly. All right. And get back to the person who showed this to you so that you can figure out what is the best plan. And of course, we're willing to give you some consultation right from Skip the BigBox as well to set this up for you in a way that it's going to just keep serving you and serving you and serving you. And it's going to start coming in trickles, and then it's going to get more and more and more, because Skip the BigBox, well, basically we went from 50 to 600 members in 2 months. Okay, that's how we started. And it is exploding right now. So you want to get in on this. It's a great opportunity. All right. Looking forward to seeing you soon. Happy skipping. Talk to you later.